Hello again. So, still waiting to clear up the disaster with my phone from Optimum, which was delivered to the wrong address and sent back. So we're using a 720 pixel Kindle Fire. Yeah, just kill me now. So anyway, but it is going to contain my enthusiasm. Received Happy Hogan this week in the Mark 22, and I'm not happy about paying more than $20 each per figure, but these were nice figures, very cool. And finally, enough characters to flesh out a Tonyverse in MCU and set them up for posterity. So yeah, so we've received the issue recently, and happy with just about everything. I'm kind of shocked they've used what looks like a new buck for Hogan, for Jon Favreau, and that's interesting. I wonder what else they'll use that for. As you can see it there, he's even got the ruffled pant legs, cuffs, which is a terror of buying suits off the rack, as some of his big guys know. You just can't seem to. They don't seem to make them with those kind of Howard Chaykin pointed 1930s cuffs that look so sharp. They just don't do it. Maybe you have to get a tailor to do that. I really don't know. But why they think we have 2 foot around ankles is beyond me. So anyway, but I digress, as Peter David used to say. So the figures are good. I even went crazy and bought a Mark III. Wasn't going to, but that face sitting inside the mask, that's one of my favorite things from one of the earlier wave, I guess the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. The original comic book version had the face inset of the helmet, and this just looks so much better. And if I could let go of the camera, I would show you, but there are pictures online better than this. This is just for fun to show you all the characters at the same time, not to do a review. This is just enthusiasm. Yeah. So, would like to have shown all the other Iron Men with this, but not enough space, not enough inclination to do it, especially since I'm missing Disco Iron Man, and made the terrible mistake of not getting that. Was it the Mark 50? Yeah, I should have gotten him. What a dummy. The other one from the Thanos set, it's a nice figure. It's a beautiful figure, but I absolutely hate the Tony Stark head in that. That's just dreadful. And it's too large. It's good. It's a great sculpt, but it's just way too large. And it's even too large for the body itself. You really have to give it a look, and you'll see what I mean. So, I have one in the package. I sold 2 other ones that I found on the shelf and pieced them out, and that's paid for the other one, which is nice. That's how I like to do things. I'm not crazy about scalpers, but some people want only one figure out of a package, and that's fine by me. That works for me. I try to use it to finance other toys. That's the difference between me and scalpers, is that I actually take some of them out and play with them, set them up a little bit, killing each other. Not just mechanically charge a fortune for something that's brand new. Anyway. So there you have it. A little more on that idea I talked about in the last video about scaling large guys. I mentioned in the opening comment in copy on that video that I am wrong. The large face sculpt, human face sculpt for Titanium Man is in the comics. In fact, it's in that issue. It's in 135. Titanium Man is a giant. I don't know why. I don't know what the story is. It's one of the reasons that I never was really attracted to Iron Man, because if Iron Man was just all about tech and that kind of thing, appropriate corporate military interest, that'd be one thing, but he's off fighting the Mandarin and battling giants, and hellions and demons and stuff, and it's goofy. I'm looking at all the covers to the Iron Man on big internet cover database, whatever it is, and phew, what a dreadful book. And the only time he got good was when he had his bout with alcoholism. I don't know, just a just a dreadful comic book. It's why I never. It took a few movies before I really latched onto the Marvel Universe here as a thing, because I just couldn't believe that they made Iron Man the focus of the entire Marvel Universe. And that should have always been Fantastic Four. Of course, we know what those movies are like. So yeah. Anyway, better better luck next time. Let's hope. So, um, but as going back to scale, you'll see you can kind of fudge it in your mind about Ironmonger. They don't show you in the movies where his legs fit. That's the problem. It looks like he's sitting in that, but it could be wrong. Maybe he does have his legs down the legs. Uh, Unlike Hulkbuster, who is clearly humongous, supposed to be anyway. And that Comic Cave and 3-0 versions are still calling me. But I went ahead and bought a third Galactus with some money I made selling Bastion and the Sentinel Prime female, and so he's going to have to wait till another day. And I still don't know which one I'm going to get. Or maybe I should just get two of them, right? Both of them. Got, what, 4 or 5 months to save up for 3-0? I don't know. Are you as insane about these things as I am? I can't really afford these, but somehow I make it happen. And I've made it happen, thankfully, from other fans that like my old stuff. My 10, even 15, 20-year-old stuff. So if I paid $10 for a figure in 2005 and it got me 50 now, well, that's, God bless, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to have a collection that self-perpetuates instead of laying out money all the time. This year's getting a little tighter. I have some stuff up on eBay right now, and it hasn't moved. It's got some watchers. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to buy. So sometimes you have to leave stuff up there for a few months before it sells. Sells for the right price, I should say. But it's not as easy as it was last year. Last year, people had money to burn. This year, people are a little tighter about it. And what is up with Hasbro? They just had another PulseCon thing. Not a PulseCon, but one of those videos. And they're announcing more stuff coming out that's going up for sale. This Spider-Man stuff. Jesus, give people a chance to pay for Galactus. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Holy shit. Just take a break. They're claiming that they have all these Galactus backers, and maybe they do, but that's a friggin' miracle. And then we've got to get to 17,000 to make Silver Surfer a reality. We don't need another Silver Surfer. We need an Airwalker. Jesus. Firelord. Come on, Firelord. Firelord's been in more than a few comics. Jesus. We don't need another Silver Surfer. And when you see what these things actually cost to make, it's just obscene that after $400 that they'd have the nerve to make you have to wait another 1,000 sales before they include another figure. It's just obscene. You can get a microwave cheaper than the $400 it's going to cost for Galactus. It's something else. It really is. I don't know. Anyway, but I didn't mean to bitch too much. This is more about enthusiasm, and I really dig these figures. And I miss having them on the shelf in a permanent way. Right now, that shelf is being taken up by the X-Men for the Savage Land. And they probably are not going to move anytime soon once they get the Sentinels. We'll have the Sentinels trying to pull apart a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So that should be fun. And maybe by then I'll even have the new phone. And I can stop shaking the video like this and taking low pixel resolution photos that look shitty on the TV. Yeah, there's always somebody out to screw you. Keep that in mind. Enjoy the good times when you can. So, happy collecting. Hope you're enjoying your stuff. Hope you're receiving your stuff, because A couple of these figures took a little while to arrive. When they did arrive, they were broken. Stealth Iron Man was broken, and he had some kind of white gunk all over him. Has yours arrived like that? Yeah, a couple of them not like that now. One was clean. The other one had some white gunk on them. Maybe it's some kind of anti-oxidizing stuff for the plastic. I really don't know. But aggravating. So, anyway, till next time.